Hey everybody, it is the nighttime now. It is almost 9:30 on Saturday. This is the end of my only full day here in Portland, but I had an amazing day. I'm extremely tired, but it was totally worth it. I got up early and made sure that I was over at the Portland bins early, and I was actually the first person in the door when it opened at 8 a.m., grabbed a cart and just got right to it. I was there for about 2.5 hours, just because if anybody does this, or even if you don't, it takes time not only to find and source your items, right? Waiting for the bins to change and things like that. It takes some time. You're not always lucky with finding stuff right away. It did take me a little while. I got off to a very slow start and it made me a little nervous. Right, I came out here to Thrift, and if I didn't find anything, I was, of course, going to be a little disappointed. But then, of course, a few bins change and your luck changes, and all of a sudden, you've got some amazing things. So I did go through all my items. I checked a few comps, but also at the prices that you get things at the bins. I feel like it's a little less important than when you're paying maybe 12, 10, 12, $15 for something at a Goodwill these days. Very important to check your comps there. So, with no further ado, I did quite well, enough time that even after I went to the bins, I drove the hour and a half out to the coast because if I'm anywhere near the ocean, I have to go since I don't live near one. So I drove out, and the first place I went, there was so much going on. They were having a sandcastle contest, people were everywhere, there was no parking, and I ended up having to drive without complaining, of course, a little bit further down the beautiful coast through the amazing trees. Portland is beautiful. And made it to a little rest stop where I pulled off, and then there was a beautiful section of beach. You had beach access with very few people on it. Excuse me. And I decided to, hop out of the car and take my opportunity to go down and sit next to the ocean for a little while, readjust, and then hop back in the car and drive the hour and a half back to Portland proper. So let's get into it. I did find a few great things today that I'm pretty excited about. I will get home and get them listed as soon as possible. So if you see anything that you like, I do always put my closets in the description. Whether you're a Poshmark or an eBay shopper, I do link both of those. So if you see something you like in the next week or so, bear with me, I will have these things up. So first off, right on top, I did find a couple of pairs of baby or toddler. Gosh, some of these are actually worth quite a bit of money depending on which ones you have. So I found two, a more regular pair and then a cute little pair with the silver belt. So maybe I would bundle these together or perhaps keep them separate. I do have a toddler at home as well. And, who doesn't love a baby in overalls? So, a couple pairs of baby overalls to get us started. This I was pretty excited about because Ralph Lauren does very well for me. And this, for a white sweater, if anybody knows, is it's great to find anything clean at the bins in white. And this one had these great details with these like chunky, heavy gold zippers on the pockets. This also is a double zipper, so you can like unzip halfway this way and this way. So it gives the sweater a little bit more versatility in how you want to wear it. Great cable knit, gold details on the top, and the little logo there. This is a great sweater. I'm really excited about this because I actually just sold a two-piece Ralph Lauren skirt and top set for $70 the other day. So Ralph Lauren, don't sleep on it. It can do really well. This one I was happy to find because it was in a bin that people had definitely picked through, and I just happened to see it was laying face up. It is Aloe, which is a great activewear brand. Again, cute little sweater, rib turtleneck, does have pockets. It is an extra small, but the comps on eBay, I did check this one because it's an extra small, right? And sometimes getting small sizes can be tougher to move the items depending on what they are. But on eBay, the comps were still great, $35, $40, depending on the sweater, for extra smalls. So great piece there. It's actually my first time finding aloe. Not super common where I'm from. This is just a t-shirt, but if you know the brand, you know it's Ariat or Ariat, and it's in great condition. Really no signs of wear. Nice t-shirt there. This super cute little baby work jacket, chore jacket. How cute is that? It is a 2T. And the Carhartt work jackets and things like that are so popular right now on just about any platform that I just thought, oh my God, there's some dad out there. It's too bad I'm missing, like, Father's Day is tomorrow, because you could have got them a jacket and a little matching one for your child if you had one, um, and have some daddy and baby pics in a matching chore jacket. I just thought that was too cute to pass on. I think it's also Oshkosh. Yeah, it's Oshkosh as well. So a lot of that. This, not a brand that I pick up all the time, but depending on the piece, it's Uniqlo. But this one is down-filled for one. Okay? It is a puffy vest and it's plaid. So, all the factors were there for it to be, even with a brand that's not, Patagonia or Columbia, but a down-filled vest. I know it's not quite the season, but I also just sold a pair of snow boots the other day, for $100 in June. So, you never know what's going to sell. It'll still go up, with everything else that I found. This sweater, I hadn't heard of this brand before, but when I felt the sweater, I was like, ooh, that's definitely cashmere. It's called Hillard and Hanson. It's a medium black sweater, some short sleeves, and it is a silk cashmere blend. This sweater is so soft. So again, not a brand that I knew, but amazingly soft. And then when I saw the fabric content, no brainer, right? It also doesn't weigh anything. Beautiful. This, a brand that I do pick up. It might take a minute to sell, but I'm hoping that because this one is plus size and in this waffle thermal pattern, that does pretty well, in any season with these big buttons. It's soft surroundings and it's a 3X. So I'm hoping that with the plus size, it will sell well. It's also a nice color too, like a darker blue. Beautiful piece. Soft as well, right? For soft surroundings. Nice waffle shirt. This way I can also get everything folded up so I can neatly just pack it into my suitcases to bring it all home tomorrow. Leave tomorrow afternoon. So this I found and definitely made sure I double checked, all my seams. But this is actually from Maeve, which is an Anthropologie brand. And I actually have really good luck selling Maeve. I've sold all different kinds of things, dresses, pants, shirts, and I thought this one was really cute with these little sheer details and fit and flare style. Cute and a good brand. Nice color. Little brick red dress. And in a, like I said, a great brand. Anthropologie brands tend to do well. A lot of this I found in one bin. I'm pretty sure it was somebody's like raw donation because it was underneath a bunch of bedding. I had no competition in this bin. Everybody was all over the other bins, and I kind of just had moved down from the previous one I was looking at, and I will toss any bin. Just double check. I found some great things hidden in the bottom of the bins that people ignore. So it had a bunch of bedding. I moved all the comforters out of the way, and I started finding clothes, and almost everything I pulled, like one after another, was just like, whoa, that's good. That's a keeper. Let's check that. We'll check that one out. So this I have sold before in like a regular jean shirt, like a denim shirt. This one is black and it is from Levi. So Levi's jeans, certain Levi's jeans still do really well. These snap button shirts. So this is a snap button long sleeve and it is black pearl snap. So I was like, oh, that is definitely a get. I believe it's also a size large. So a large black snap button, right, with black pearl snaps, that's definitely a bolo. That'll be a great sell because, like I said, I've sold one very similar, just in like a regular jean color, very quickly. These were in the same bin. These are a pair of diesel jeans, men's jeans. They do have a name in here. They're called the Zettini, and they're a size 36-34. They have a button fly, which is popular, and then these great details on the back. A little bit of distressing, but not a ton. The inseam and the crotch are in fantastic shape. And I have sold quite a bit of diesel, and even in not great shape, it still does well. So I'm actually pretty excited about these jeans because they are in such good shape. I think they're going to do quite well. This one, this is my first time finding this as well, also in a bin that I know people had been through well before me, but that just goes to show how much good stuff there can be in these bins. I know some people will complain about thinking that, you're taking clothes from people who need it. The bins are crazy full. People's carts are crazy full. There's something for everybody, and still so much of it goes back into the back to get thrown away after we have all had our pick of it. So please believe that we are definitely helping by reselling and giving these things a second, third, fourth, fifth life. So this one, without further yabbering on, is a tailor stitch. So like I said, it's my first time finding this brand. The comps look amazing. It's this great green color. You can see it's like the same color as the wall, this forest green, in my lovely hotel room. But good size, looks like a large, fantastic condition. It feels brand new, like there's hardly even any wash wear on it. So that is gonna do very well. This one I need to do more research on. I came across it and I couldn't find a ton on these clothes. A lot comes up on the person, but then the more that I was reading, I just, again, at Bin's prices, I'm like, well, even if I'm wrong, it might not be worth a ton, but this also could be something great. So the tag says Jane Birkin, and I guess she was a very influential, popular model and entertainer in the, I want to say, 70s. And I guess she was very popular in the denim industry. So this is a denim shirt dress, and it does have a little stain that I'm gonna have to possibly try to treat if it's not a bleach spot. There's like a little yellowing right here that I'm gonna try to get out. Otherwise, it's in great shape. The quality is amazing. You can feel how thick it is. It's got a little bit of weight to it. It does have pockets all over the place. and there are a lot of imitation um, Jane Birkin inspired shirt dresses that look like this. But like I said, I couldn't find a ton in just my quick search on trying to find any comps on this brand, which I really didn't find too much on in the limited time. But like I said, at the prices that you pay per pound at the bins, um, it was worth a shot, even if it doesn't end up selling for a ton. You know, you never want to say, oh, I should have got that, even though we've all done that. If you're a reseller, you had something great in your hands, but you didn't really know what you had. And you learn later. You live and you learn. These might be going to my older daughter. They're just a pair of flare leg Victoria's Secret pink leggings, but they were in great condition. They don't have a ton of pilling. The flare leg is popular, and the comps were not terrible. Between $20 and $30, depending on whatever little extra, details were on the back, how it said pink or had wings, etc. These ones are pretty plain. We'll see if they fit her. Otherwise, they'll get posted. This one I'm super excited about. This was in that bin with the diesel jeans that, again, was in a bunch of bedding, like not even in a clothing bin. And I just saw the color, I saw the fabric, I tossed it in my cart because, right, there's so many people around. Even though I didn't have any competition in this particular bin, people can walk up at any time and just start throwing things around. So you got to move quick and then check on your stuff after when you're ready for a break or whatever. So I threw this into my cart. I really didn't know what it was. And then I had my chance to go ahead and start sorting through my stuff. And I found the tag and looked it up. And it is Lovers and Friends, which is a Revolve brand, which I'd never found before. It's a size small, but it's this halter neck, like extreme halter, right? With a big open back. And it does have a couple little spots on the, satiny part. So I was going to try to look up how to treat those or possibly just disclose them because there's not a ton, but there was definitely one or two. But this dress was selling all over eBay, and the comps were quite far apart, especially between like new and pre-owned. Brand new going for over $100, pre-owned somewhere closer between the 50s and 70s. But absolutely amazing find for the bin that it was in. And again, just like tossed it in my cart, didn't really know what I had, and then looked it up. So very, very excited about that. My first Revolve find of any kind. I'm pretty sure they have so many different brands that go there. Maybe I had something before and I didn't know it, but that one now I'm for sure I know I have, and I'm excited about that dress. This one, Hannah Anderson, kids brand that does well. They can sell for decent money. This one and actually this one that I found in the same bin. This one is Mini Bowden. It's a cute little kids romper, colorful daisies. I sold a pair of Mini Bowden sweatpants the other day for $17 or $18. So depending on what you've got, these brands can do fairly well even in kids sizes. So not brands to pick up everything, but kids clothes are also pretty light, so it's not like they're weighing down your cart. This jacket may also not make it up online. If my boyfriend wants it, he gets first dibs. It's this really cool, like outdoorsy, it's called the Condor, it has a name, Condor Phantom soft shell jacket. And it is an extra large in this, again, this green color that's like the same as the walls, very popular color. And it's in great shape. There's a little bit of this, like it got too hot, maybe in the dryer or something. But no holes or anything like that. It's still in great condition. Comps again on eBay. look really good. So if he decides that he doesn't want it, I will definitely post it. But I'm pretty excited about this. Oh goodness, my screen has gone to sleep. I didn't know it would do that if I was trying to record. So yeah, this jacket, I've never heard of this brand, but again, comps look pretty good, and this color is a popular one, so I was pretty happy with that pickup. Next, again, this one may or may not make it online, depending on how it fits me, is actually a Columbia Omni Shade black maxi dress. So the Omni Shade clothes, right, help like protect you from the sun. And I didn't even know that Columbia made dresses like this. So I might have to try this one on and maybe keep it for a summer and then sell it next year because it's a maxi dress, so I think it'll still do great. So I'll have to see how this fits, but if it doesn't fit me or if I don't like how it fits, it will get posted up, but it is in great condition. No holes, no pilling, excellent. This one I just got for me outright. I already knew this one was just for me. It says plants are friends, simple little t-shirt, nothing fancy, just soft, comfortable, and I've been looking for some new t-shirts for my personal wardrobe, and I liked that one, so that one's mine. This was actually one of the first things I found. So when I tell you that I started off slow and I wasn't finding anything, and you feel the pressure because everybody else seems to be throwing so much into their carts, or I don't know if anybody else feels that way, but it's so funny how everybody else scrambling just like makes you feel like you gotta move so fast. Don't move fast. Go slow. Take your time. Look through everything in the bin. People miss stuff all the time. They don't know the same brands as you. Do your research. Watch as many of these videos from different resellers as you can, so that you can hear about these different brands, because trust me, everybody, there's the same few that people throw out, like this one, Free People, but then other ones that are a little bit more obscure, and then you'd be shocked at how often you hear one or two, and then the next time you go, you find them or you see them, and it's something that you might have passed on before, but now you know. Do your research. So this was one of the first things I found that kind of was like, ooh, gets you excited and makes you want to keep looking and calm down and take your time. So it's an old Free People tag, but still fine by me. It is a full zip hoodie, and it's blue, and all these little red things are lobsters. So it's a lobster pattern, Free People, blue hoodie in a size, I think it's a small, it's a medium, awesome, in a medium. So super cute, super fun. The zipper does work. I always make sure I check the zippers because, right, that's one of the things, you know, you hate. You find something great and then you get home and the zipper's broken or it's missing a button. Little things like that. So great find there. Free People, love it. This one, a brand I'd never heard of, but just by the feel of it, I do not wear gloves in the bins. I know some people do. I do wash my hands immediately after. I always stop into the bathroom on my way out and wash my hands. But sometimes you just have to feel things to be able to know whether or not to kind of like move quickly. Because some things feel cheap and you can just like toss it, and some things you're like, ooh, I might want to double check because that feels really nice. So this shirt I came across, it's just a button down, it's brown, right, kind of unassuming. In a lot of ways nobody had touched it, and the brand again, it's called Patrick James Reserve. So I'd never heard of it before, but it feels so nice. Like it's very, very soft. And I was a little skeptical because like underneath it has this like pleather that's definitely peeling under the collar. So I was like, ooh, is this about to trick me? And it's actually like polyester, you know, because that happens sometimes too. But I looked around and it does have this inside pocket. So I went ahead and checked inside because the longer you do this, the more you know where to look for the tags. So on coat jackets and things like that, look inside the inside pocket, and this is actually wool and cashmere. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold on. All right, and we're back. But when home calls, you answer. So, like I said, inside the inside pocket, there's a tag, oftentimes telling you the size. This one's a large, and again, the contents are wool, 90% wool, and 10% cashmere. So, fantastic fabric blend. Like I said, I felt it. It was very soft and an excellent size. So I'll have to do some research on that brand and see what it might go for. The Goodwill originally wanted $8, and I guess nobody thought it was worth $8. I think it's going to be worth a lot more than that once I get it listed. So, excuse me, I folded it up and it was a little sloppy, and since I got to get everything packed in my suitcases, I'm trying to save myself the time of having to do it twice. This was a cute little dress. A lot of this stuff, I did find a lot of sweaters and things which are not necessarily the season, but this was really cute little mini dress. It is long sleeve, but it's sheer, which is really popular right now, right? Chiffon and sheer. It does have a little cutout underneath and a little bow, and this is by Urban Outfitters. And it is a small, but I thought it was really cute. Roses are popular, cute little floral. It's wedding season, right? Lots of people have summer weddings. Super cute little dress for just such an event. And speaking of out of season, but if you know, you know. These coats do so well in the fall and the winter. These puffy coats, this one again is down-filled. I just can't pass on it, even in June, a down-filled anything like that other vest. This one is Columbia, so a fantastic brand. It has these like nylon sleeves, and then the down-filled part here. It does need a wash, but it can go through the washing machine. Other than that, it is in fantastic shape, and it is a extra large. So kids extra large, which is almost like a women's small. Like, let's be honest, I could probably fit in this coat. Yeah, I think I could definitely wear this coat. So kids extra large, women's small, great shape, puffer jacket. It'll pack down nicely because, again, it is down-filled, not polyester filled. So that is a pickup, to be sure. And I come from a place where it definitely snows, so these jackets sell. I know it will be gone this year. I won't sit on it for too long. So I'm getting down to the bottom of the clothes. Another down-filled item. This one, also a plaid vest. I believe this might even, no, it's not reversible. I was going to say, God, that'd be great. It's not reversible. Inside is just black, but it's down-filled, and this one is Banana Republic, which is a great brand. A lot of people, again, do not pick it up like that. Ralph Lauren. A lot of people do not pick those up. They sell great, okay? For me, at least. I know we all have different luck with different things, but again, I will not pass on a down-filled anything. Puffer vest, to be sure, with no holes, cute plaid. I think these will all do very well, and they don't weigh anything. This doesn't weigh anything. It's feathers. So beautiful, beautiful pickup. That'll turn around and be great. So my last piece of clothing is a bra, and bras are a great pickup at the bins because just like those puffer vests, they don't weigh anything. I'm pretty picky with the brands, and it also still has to be in great shape. This one is both. It's in great shape. It's a front snap Victoria's Secret. Ooh, is that messed up? Uh-oh, I might have to fiddle with this. It might be a little twisted. But again, if there is something wrong with it, it's not that big of a deal. because it would have cost me like 50 cents. But I'll try to see if there's something I need to untwist when I get home. But front snap, black lace, Victoria's Secret. They usually have the name. Mm. But cute little bra in a 36C. So good size, black lace, great shape, Victoria's Secret. All right, shoe time. I had such good luck in the shoes. Again, very excited. And I don't think I said it, but everything that I got today cost me $50. I paid a total of $50. So all the things that you've already seen included $50 today. More than gonna pay for itself easily. A couple of those items will sell for more than 50. So beautiful, beautiful turnaround on getting sourcing from the bins. So when I first got there, there was no shoe bins, none at all. I looked all around and of course lost some time because I do like to start in the shoes a lot of times, and they didn't have any. So when they did their first change of the bins, which is a little bit different than where I'm from, they're different everywhere, which is always a fun adventure to see how it goes. They let you're so close, you can stand right next to the bins. You just can't put your hands in them in Portland. And I walked up on the bin and immediately saw this Birkenstock, and then noticed that even though it wasn't perfect, it was actually rubber banded to its match. A lot of the shoes were just singles in there, and I just laser focused on it. And as soon as we were allowed to shop, I snatched it up. So the very first pair of shoes I got, a pair of black leather Birkenstocks. You can't beat that, right? Birkenstocks have a great sell-through rate, and these are in really good condition. So that was the first pair of shoes that I got. The second pair were these black leather boots. And the reason that drew me to this was the stamping on the bottom. So it says that it has a leather sole, which is usually a great indicator of quality when even the sole is leather. So it's a small size, it's a 6.5, but the style is really popular right now with sort of like even though it's square here, like a pointed toe, a little kitten heel, it's a small little heel, and a mid-calf leather boot. This is by the brand, I have to check again myself, Caslon? But they make leather goods, and these are in great shape. Absolutely beautiful shape for some little leather boots with a small heel, which is in right now, these little kitten heels. So excellent pickup on those, and I was so glad to find the pair. And then I got lucky again because these were rubber banded together. I sold a pair of Soda. These are Soda chunky boots, which are still crazy popular. It does not matter the brand. They are selling still, and these ones have this cute little metallic floral print. I posted a pair of Soda boots the other day on eBay, and they sold within like a day or two. It was very quick. It's not huge money. It was about $20, but to turn around in a day and sell them is exactly what you're looking for. So I saw these, grabbed them up because I knew that those would be a good turnaround. Some Soda boots. And then I saw these guys, these little down-filled REI like camping slippers in great condition, no holes, a little fraying here on the drawstring, but other than that, in fantastic shape. I do come from a place where camping is very, very popular, and so I think these will do really well. They have these little snap buttons, so you can like bring them down and wear them lower. And again, down-filled, extremely lightweight, insulated, great find there. And these ones I had to do some searching for because they were not together. But this style of Chelsea boot, again, chunky lug sole, leather upper, and what made me want to grab these is that I saw, I think, The inside of one, it said made in Spain. So anything made in Europe makes me do a little double check, because European goods often can sell for more. So the brand is Enzo Tes Tes Tessati, and I'm sure I'm saying that wrong. Enza Tessati. You can tell me, correct me, because I know that is not correct. But they're a size 38, leather upper, chunky lug sole. Again, they'll sell quickly. These ones are even better quality, than the sodas, which are fake leather. So excited about those because those are definitely popular right now. Um, these, again, I found one and then I had to search for the other one and I wanted it so bad. And then I saw it and grabbed it up. So these are a pair of Sorels, kind of like, little army boots, commando boots, in fantastic condition. They look hardly worn. The soles look amazing. And I wish these were in my size because I would keep them in a freaking heartbeat. But they're small. They're like a 6.5. Yeah, a 6. So definitely not fitting my big old feet, but amazing condition. Sorel's fantastic, um, fantastic brand. And these are my last pair of shoes. I was so excited when I found the first one. When I was out in San Diego, I found a pair of Swedish has-beens, and they sold on Mercari for like $60 or something like that. And they are clogs, if you've never seen them before, which is like popular in European styles. And then I saw one of these, and it's again a little clog, and I felt the leather. It feels amazing. It's so soft. The brand is Sanita, and it does say the original Danish clogs. So again, European. I was like, oh, I really want to find the other one. This is in such beautiful condition. It doesn't look like it's been worn. The heels like show barely any sign of wear on them. And so I had it in my hand and I was flinging shoes, and the girl right next to me is working this way towards me, and we meet in the middle, and then she laughs and shows me that she had the other shoe, like Cinderella. And I offered to flip a coin with her, which is what I often do back at my own bins if I see another person that has the matching pair. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but at least that way you have a chance at walking away with that pair of shoes. And she was so sweet. She said, I think you had that in your hand before me. You just take it. Um, Thank you so much. That was beautiful. Oregon, very polite. You get my highest recommendation as far as bins politeness and etiquette. Sometimes people get a little crazy, but there were no issues in my trip today. And these are these little clogs. Look at how freaking cute. Goodwill originally wanted $13, and they ended up in the bins because nobody paid it. And I think they're going to do beautifully online. So again, $50 for everything that I got. What was your favorite piece? I think my favorite piece probably was that pink Lovers and Friends dress. It's always great when you're not really sure what you found and you do a quick search and just your jaw drops at the comps, right? Because you were like, oh my goodness, I was not expecting that. So, and again, those Sorel boots, I wish they were in my size. But, you win some, you lose some. I think I won some today. All these things will be posted, and I will link my closet so you can see what's already there and then check it out later this week to have all this amazing stuff at your fingertips. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm going to edit and post and get some sleep because I only have a few more hours to enjoy Portland before I head back home. So thank you for your time. Have a beautiful night, and I'll catch you next time.